And why is he here? He lost.
Fortuna!
As we speak, Stop Killing Games has made the biggest turnaround I have ever seen for a petition. As of today, the European petition has reached over 1 million signatures. Pat yourselves on the back, open up a cold one. Yeah, I know you've been in and out of rehab, but pull out that little bag of yay. You deserve it. You gamers made me proud, but making me proud is not the objective. The whole goal here is simply that, to stop killing games and have developers leave a functioning playable build years after their servers are shut down in the name of video game preservation and for consumers who paid money not to lose what they paid access to. Simple concept, but yet we got over 1 million signatures, and that took a long time. I don't know what the amount is for the other ones, but this was the most important petition of them all. And you, the gamer, you made a difference. It's because of you that we can make a change for the better for this entire industry, for our hobby. And what's even funnier is none of this would have been possible if it wasn't for Pirate Software's ego. Originally, this petition had a tough time getting its feet off the ground because Pirate Software months ago had put out a video protesting against it, encouraging people not to sign the petition and misrepresenting it.
And I think that the tactics that you're using here are really disgusting. So yes, I won't agree with that, and I won't agree with Ross. There's no way around that. I think this is gross. To sum it all up, no, I will not be supporting the initiative Stop Killing Games. You're not going to change my mind on it because I find this language to be incredibly vague and damaging to the rest of our industry. I think that it will be bad for both developers and players.
He lost.
That in turn led the petition creator, Accursed Farms, into making a video refuting and debunking all of those points, causing a domino effect. And now we've got Actman, Asmongold, Mudahar, Moist Critical, all covering it. And it was thanks to that that we now have over 1 million signatures, making the petition a success. And it's starting to get to Pirate Software. He has lost his mind, and I have no sympathy or remorse for this jackass. Because as we all know, he's a game developer, and there's nothing worse than a developer that works for this industry, former Blizzard employee at that, making a video telling people not to sign this petition that would benefit consumers. You could see why that's a terrible look, right? Well, the backlash that he has received from this is so severe, in his mind anyway, that it has led Pirate Software to outright quitting game development altogether. I am no longer working at Off-Brand Games. People were attacking all of the games we were publishing and trying to mass review bomb them. You can dislike the things I say, but this kind of behavior is unhinged. Learned a lot there, accomplished a lot. Hope they succeed regardless. Loved those dudes and loved working with them. Hope they keep cooking.
You are fake news.
Okay, well, these guys have 3 games in total, I believe. Off-Brand Games is the studio. Make cool games before we're all dead. More like, you'll ensure your games are dead because you guys believe in killing games. Let's just go ahead and click on their website. Let's go look at these games that they have that are sold on Steam. What do we got? Let's see, on their Steam page, they got Ether Mancer, Monster Taming meets Roguelike. Yeah, no thanks, pass. Well, the only way to play that is as a free demo. But let's go ahead and look at the reviews. Recent reviews, very positive. Overall reviews are overwhelmingly positive. I cannot see a single review on this page that is overwhelmingly negative. As a matter of fact, the only negative review I've been able to find is someone actually saying it's a great game, but they have some problems with it. As a matter of fact, there's only 46 negative reviews in comparison to 1,000 positive reviews. Last one was posted on June 20th, so what are they talking about? There's no review bombing there. Okay, fine. But what about Bonnie Bear Says Frog Time, a game that you should not be caught playing as a grown-ass adult in front of anybody ever? This literally only has 1 negative review. 1. Nobody has seemed to touch this demo since March? March is the latest review I can find. There is only literally 1 negative review. This is not review bombing. All right, then we got Rivals of Ether 2. What do we got? Recent reviews, mostly positive. All reviews, mostly positive. The only negative reviews I've been able to find on this are all reviews being critical of game mechanics, netcoding issues, and the blandness of it, but it's hardly anything I would call review bombing. As a matter of fact, all the negative reviews on this game are from people with over like 200 hours in it, or 100 hours, and it's all valid criticism. Nothing to do with the Stop Killing Games initiative. These are all what I would consider very fair reviews. And well, when it comes to this one, there is 6,333 positive reviews and 1,400 negative, but those negative reviews are not a result of review bombing. And again, everybody's criticizing the game for how bland it is in those reviews. So I begin to question, what the hell is Pirate Software talking about? For those trying to say this is somehow a lie, the abuse was across socials, people on Discord, Twitter, Reddit, and some reviews on Steam. Indie games are fragile things, and attacks like that hit hard. Overall sentiment was to bash the games, and the developers working on them to try and get back at me. Not worth bringing them down for my opinion. Also, stop it. Get some help.
Yeah, he doesn't even get us, man.
We're talking about you.
Yeah, okay, sure, let's be honest. After seeing those reviews, seeing how much of a non-issue that was, I've come to the conclusion that you're using these developers as a shield from criticism. It seems to me Off-Brand Games is fine, and the only negative reviews they have received are the ones that they deserve for a bland product. And even then, it's constructive criticism. It's not like they're going in there saying, ha, 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 you're gay, die. Now, when it comes to review bombing of his own game, not a game that he's made with Off-Brand Games, but his own game, then he actually might have a point. Because you see, Pirate Software here has an Undertale clone called Heartbound. Now that game does have an overwhelming amount of negative reviews, recent negative reviews, but that's his own game. That's from Pirate Software himself, not Off-Brand Games. So that puts into question, why did he use Off-Brand as a shield? It's clear as day that his harshest critics are not attacking Off-Brand Games. They are attacking and criticizing him and his product. That's the one they're negatively reviewing. So why in the hell does he use Off-Brand Game and blatantly lie to everyone's faces? It's clear as day nobody was attacking Off-Brand Games. And then along comes the douchebag, Ludwig, that encouraged an alcoholic to overdrink themselves at an event to give his own 2 cents. Stop Killing Games is a good initiative, but a few bad actors review bombed / harassed developers of the games we support at Off-Brand Games. Appreciate Thor stepping down for the betterment of the devs and their games.
I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
I'm sorry, but what I've seen of all of these quote-unquote review bombings, it's almost non-existent. And the most negatively reviewed game they have so far is actual criticism. It seems Thor's harshest critics are not as stupid or blind as he's trying to make them out to be, which is exactly what he's trying to do here. He's trying to make it seem like his critics are lunatics who unfairly go and attack other developers unrelated to him to spread their message, but that's clearly not what is happening. As a matter of fact, all of their review bombing is on his own game and not Off-Brand. So it's the complete opposite of the truth. This douchebag can't stop lying through his fucking teeth. And what's even more disgusting is that he's trying to shelter himself with other developers, and those same exact developers have given him permission to use them as a shield as well. Gross. How pathetic is that? Like, you can't come up with a solid excuse. I would have just made a tweet saying I'm bad PR for this game studio, so I'm quitting. But instead he's saying, oh, people are unfairly review bombing them. My harshest critics are irrational. Look at them. Clearly, they're going overboard. No, they're not. You are being fairly put on the spot, and those devs are left untouched. The way you're trying to spin this narrative is embarrassing. You should be ashamed of yourself. Zero accountability being taken here. Instead, he's trying to discredit his harshest critics. Make it seem like they're unreasonably pissed off at him, but no, there's a lot of perfectly valid reasons to hate you. And it's not being taken out on innocent bystanders either. What I don't understand is why even attempt to fabricate such a lie that could be easily exposed by everyone? Did you not bother to go look at those reviews yourself? before publishing this tweet? Are you that stupid? How this guy will have any loyal followers after this is beyond me. The best he could do is make a video saying he was wrong and that he supports the movement now. That would be the most politician thing ever in the world to do, but it's better than trying to shield himself using some indie developers. That's just outright pathetic. Everyone can clearly see what you're trying to do. Reality is those devs probably wanted to wash their hands clean of you. I would too. I would scrub any bit of pirate software there is left, as you are bad PR for anyone, especially yourself. Like, comment, share, and subscribe if you so choose to. That being said, I'll see you in the next video.
Free Congo sucks ass.